Imagine getting in a fight with your husband and Allah backs you up. Okay, this is the story of Khawla. This is how women's rights actually started, okay, in Islam. So there was a woman, her name was Khawla. She doesn't come from a big family. She got married to her cousin, okay? Her cousin was a lot older and he had a really bad temper. He was verbally and emotionally abusive to her. One day she brings up an issue. They try to talk about it, and one word from here, one word from there, and then he tells her, "You are like my mother's back," which back then meant like you are haram for me, like you're no longer my wife, like you will be stuck in this house, but I will not, like we won't be like husband and wife. You are now haram for me. So back then this was a way of divorce. Next day, I guess he feels better. He comes back and then he tries to be intimate with her. She says, "No, by Allah, I will not let you touch me after what you have said to me," because it was injustice. You know, you can't just say something like that and think that it's okay. He tried to like force himself on her and she fought him off because, you know, she was younger and she had like more strength than he did. So then she ran and she went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and she told him what happened. Allah revealed down a whole surah for this lady because she was complaining to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but then she also made dua to Rabbna. She اشتكت لربنا. She vented to Allah, she made dua to him, and she spoke to Allah, she grieved, she pled to Allah, okay? So then Allah brought down a surah. It's called Al-Mujadala, which means the woman who pleads. It talks about the ayahs, like when I was reading them, I actually like smiled because it's I have to recite it for you guys. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he could have just given Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam some information to give this lady and then khalas, ma'a salama. But no, Allah decided that this was actually a lesson for everyone until the day of judgment. This was a way to teach every single person in the Muslim ummah that you should be respecting women, you should be respecting wives. It started a culture of respect. Actually, this lady Khawla, she ended up seeing Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu, and when she saw him, she said, Umar, I remember when you used to be a little Umair. She said, fear God when you are leading people. And he ended up crying, and then the man that was with him tells this lady, like, what are you saying to the emir of believers? He said, like, don't talk to her this way. This is Khawla. Do you not know who Khawla is? She is the one that Allah heard. Later on, he runs into her again, but when she runs into him, actually he was talking to a man. This man was talking to him, and he had to stop talking to this man, went to Khawla, listened to her, and she just kept going on and on and on. And the man said, like, why? He said, I was talking to you, why would you leave me to go talk to this lady? And he said, if Allah listened to her, who am I to not listen to her? Even if she had kept me until the next day, I would have stayed. But he said, I would have just excused myself to go pray and then come back, and then I would have continued listening to her. So that caused this culture of respect in Islam for women, not to be just dismissive, and also not to be mentally and emotionally abusive. Any woman that is mentally, verbally, emotionally abused by their husbands, Allah is with you. The surah is especially for you. Definitely read it. And by the way, I don't want to say it's the only surah because I'm not sure, but this surah has Allah's name in each and every single ayah. And when I was listening to Umar Sulaiman talk about it, and he was saying that the reason for that is for Allah to prove that He is with you and He is your back, basically, like He is supporting you. There's an ayah that I read where Allah says that if 2 of you are sitting, fear God because Allah is the 3rd. And if 3 of you are sitting, fear God because Allah is the 4th. Allah is with you no matter what. So Allah sees everything that happens. He sees when someone is being abusive. If you think in the comfort of your own home that you're going to be an abusive coward, Allah is actually with you there, and He sees what you're doing. And He waits, but He does not neglect.